not monetized, so who fucking cares? Yeah. At least I'd be nice to you. She's gone to... Oh, it's the wrong fucking title. I did everything but switch the title. Son of a bitch. Well, while I'm doing that, you guys can add 15 points to your points card. So that when she comes home and she's like, were you nice to the players? I can say, yeah, I guess I was.
Gave me just enough for a grand charm today.
Oh, let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, DM.
Yeah, you gotta message Ellie and be like, you got me the shit.
Yep.
This one we need. No. Last session was episode 15. We are on part 5 of the Hollow Spiral, but you're getting fucking ridiculously close to getting out of here.
Final push.
Really is, yeah. Okay. What's this? Okay, we're good. Everything is fixed. Well, we're gonna start with. I guess we're gonna start with charms. We're gonna start with charms. Mid-combat grand charm is wild as fuck. Damn right it is. You just breathed in a little bit too much weird dust and got another mutation. That's what happened.
From all that fungus I've been harvesting.
Yeah.
That void fungus.
Alright, I'm gonna take a rip out of the big gay bong for good rolls for you. I know you have a couple of grand charms in mind for your characters, so...
I'm also taking a hit for good luck.
Alright, your grand charm is... the grand charm of skill proficiency. You gain proficiency in all skills.
Fantastic.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Absolutely gross.
Wow.
That's the one I have in Saturday's game too.
That's crazy.
That's actually nuts.
That's better than a bard. You get full proficiency in all skills. That's insane.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a good roll. That's a good fucking roll. Charisma enhancer and ruin his life with newfound success. Yeah, that'll be the end of Wade. He'll fucking just like max out his charisma at 30 and just be like, I don't want to run with you guys anymore. I'm just gonna go get laid.
So my doctor tells me I've got space syphilis now, and I've got 3 months to live. Been good, boys.
He died how he lived, with his dong.
Oh,
He died how he lived the last month of his life, at least.
Is anybody rolling any other charms? Even regular ones?
No, I'm close to a grand, so...
Banking. Okay. The second surprise. Before we pull you back into the combat, I'm going to pull all of your consciousness is pulling your brains into a
Conscious cheese. Popsicles.
Pulling your brain pans into a little I don't know, let's call it a divine intervention of sorts. As a reward to the players and by extension your characters, you have chosen the mystery box. So the story I was telling here that I'd never actually finished was the Sunday team I also wanted to reward them because I had to cancel session last minute. And I after I rewarded them, I was like, I should reward each of the teams because the summer especially, that happens a lot. We miss more games than normal. But also you deserve it because you guys are awesome. And pull out amazing sessions every week. So their choice was the boon. But Lee, being the chaotic gremlin that they are, when I gave them the options for what kind of boon they got, it was like, you know, like combative, defensive, silly, or something along those lines. She said a secret fifth option, and that won. And I decided that that secret fifth option was chaos. So the boon that they have, that they're going to gain, I'm not going to say everything on camera in case one of them is watching, but it is riddled with chaos. Like, it could be good things or it could be some bad things, like a void goose that chases them, and like when somebody casts a spell, it does 1 psychic damage to the nearest ally. Yeah, so you guys chose the mystery box, which is equally as crazy and chaotic. It could be anything. It could even be another mystery box. And so I'm going to ask first, who is going to open their box right away? In front of you is a box with a ribbon and question marks all over it.
I'll open mine.
Well, you know me, I got a pound of that box.
A gift for me?
Everybody who is opening the box up right away, give me a D100 roll. This is wild. I love my job. That is 66,
Shit.
94, 44, and 44. Now I'm going to give you guys an option as a part of the mystery box. All of you have inspiration. You've rolled the numbers that you've rolled. I will advise you that if you roll a 1 or a 100 on the mystery box table, you get something very special. So, I will offer you the opportunity. You can spend your inspiration that you get at the start of the game to re-roll your number.
Right away.
Yep.
No hesitation.
Yep.
Chubbs is 58. Oh, everybody's going for it.
I'm staying. My inspiration is valuable.
Yeah, Oka's
So
is a
I'm
6.
I'm keeping my roll.
Also,
too.
94 seems like a kind of cool number, like a young hockey player number.
I love this. This is incredible.
I guess like not really that young, like a 31-year-old hockey player number now.
58, 6.
I wanted it.
Oka. Chubbs. I'm gonna bring back the mystery box again. I might include it in like auctions or fucking just have it as an item that just randomly drops on you for some reason. Or if you guys do something exceptional, I might bring back the mystery box because I made it and I was like, this is a lot of fun. Like, we can do a lot of weird and crazy shit with this. This could fundamentally change some of your characters.
Oh boy.
Loki and Wade, you stuck with 94.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go in numerical order. So I'm gonna start with Oka. Oka, you open the box and a woodland critter, a squirrel, a flying squirrel, pops its head out of this glowing, like first it's like a glowing void, but pops out of this glowing void and kind of like rubs its nose against your nose before just like flying off into nothing. Animals naturally trust you more. You get +1 to your animal handling checks. Where are you? Can I just do that? Can I do a thing? Settings. Passive bonus +1. Yes. Okay.
Sweet.
Next in that lineup is Loki with 44. Loki, something passes over you from your box, but you don't quite see it. And for a quick, brief moment, for everyone, Loki just blinks out of existence. Or at least seems like it. Except for you, Chubbs. You've got true sight, and you can see that he just turns invisible. No mystery box.
I should have kept that. Today I learned.
Once per day, you can turn invisible for 10 seconds. So 1 round. Or I guess I would give you 2 rounds here. You could turn invisible for 2 rounds, and then it would drop you out of it.
That's awesome.
Next in the line was Chubbs with 58. Chubbs, you get a +1 to your charisma permanently.
So glad I didn't get that. It would have brought me to 5.
It's almost like
that's true.
a music. It's almost like music plays from the box and like inspires you in a way that you didn't think would come. Like it's like almost this like invigorating invigorating push. That kind of emboldens you. So yeah, you gain a permanent extra charisma point.
Okay.
Feature mystery box.
All right. Well, you finish boxes. My food's here. I'll be back in like a minute or 2.
Yeah. 58. And the last one in the line is Wade. Wade, you had a 94.
Yep.
That could be interesting for you.
Okay.
Your box contains like a bunch of like herbs and plants and mushrooms.
Oh boy.
And they give off various like spores that the moment you breathe the spores in, you know exactly what every plant is in the box.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
So, yeah,
Anything good?
You learn the name and use of any plant you touch.
Oh, cool. Which in the box can I smoke?
There are several herbs that would be smokable in there.
Perfect. We'll get to that later. There's a fight going on.
Mystery box.
Because of that grand charm, I can now do computer checks for the team.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Now we have
Yeah.
somebody to do computers.
Found our computer guy.
Hey, kid. I'm a computer.
I'm a computer.
Stop all the downloading.
What's the matter for you?
Help, computer.
Oh, no, we'll name that one Fuzzy Friends. There we go. Give you your little mystery box boon. There you go. Your character sheets have been updated with a new little mystery box boon. We can basically get into the recap from here, as you are brought back to the reality.
There goes gravity.
You say that we snap back.
Yeah. You snap back. Make sure you... Joda, did you put the +1 in your charisma already?
Yep.
Perfect. Then yeah.
Yeah, wasn't enough for a boost, but...
When we last continued the exploration of this cavern, the Hollow Spiral, you had started off by immediately encountering the shadow clone of Oka, kind of like a precursor to your situation now. You were able to dispatch it, and moving on found a strange bottle on a body that appeared to be full of like liquid space. Oh, we have lost somebody.
Right.
And he's back.
Yeah, Discord just said, "Oh, I don't want to be open anymore."
Fair.
No errors vanished.
Oh. The next room you moved into after that, you all experienced kind of a strange time skip, and you took a step and like in a blink you were at the end of, or like the other side of the cavern, but behind you were a bunch of destroyed monsters, destroyed robots that, after taking some time to try and like truly remember, you did have like kind of brief glimpses of you guys like just destroying the shit out of them, moving to the other side of the room, but not really being able to remember the whole like 5 minutes. You lost that time. Taking a little breath, you did move on and end up hitting a dead end. But from that dead end, you looped your way back around and found some more prism clusters that Amara had previously told you were worth some money. You found more fungal void fiber that you collected. And finally, moving through like another larger room, you did find yourself against Riven's shadow clone, who summoned clones of the whole team to test you. That attacked immediately, and the battle has ensued on for a little bit after a little bit of lore dumping, with another like vision of Riven's past, and where we left off was mid combat, I believe at the top of the order of round 4. You snap back to reality with a little feeling all a little bit different than you did before, except for Loki, who you've gotten what is the word for it, like a download of skills. Your brain feels like it's on fire.
I'm just grabbing my head, just like, guys, something's going on. I don't know what it is. I feel somewhat more intelligent.
You can't see it, but Chubbs has this really like blissful smile on his face, like, you know. There's some really cool music.
Wow, Riven is kind of a badass. Okay, that's crazy. You watch as like the Riven clone tries to pull Riven into some kind of like almost like shadow portal that like explodes out of it. And it like kind of engulfs Riven for a second before you hear him yell, "No!" and like slice with his blade and watch as the shadow kind of recedes back into the clone. Huh. Hits his clone. Okay. Misses on the second attack. Misses on the third attack. And he's gonna blink like 30 feet this way. The Oka clone. What's this guy doing? He's surrounded by two big bad dudes.
Nah, where you going, pussy?
He's gonna use his corrupted sword on Wade.
Rude. That's a no.
That's a miss, yeah. And he is going to use a bonus action to flicker 30 feet. Chubbs.
Yes, sir. He only flickered 30 feet, which means I can catch him. Is he up or anything like that, or is he just tucked into the rock here?
It's like just tucked around, or tucked as close as he can be to the wall, but which doesn't do much for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... As we're rolling up to him, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of him with my tower shield. Wow, 23.
That's a hit.
Hot dog water damage.
It's enough.
7 damage, 1 of it is psychic.
Yeah, it's enough. You fucking just absolutely fucking destroy this guy.
Oh.
As he explodes into shadow.
Chubbs is... I don't think I've got anything to fucking do anything from here, but... How far is this motherfucker away? 45 feet? Yeah, everything, all my charms are actions. I'm just gonna set my shield, I guess, and we'll hold here.
I believe you're controlling Amara as well. She was last in a cloud that you put her in. Yeah, she's just still in that cloud hanging out.
Yeah, she stays the fuck in that cloud. I am not risking her dying.
Oka.
There's a good chance that she is money.
We're gonna start off with a good old healing injector. For 7. And then I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself and give myself Bear's Endurance to give me 2d6 temp HP.
Okay. I got a question for you, Oka.
Yes.
How many injectors do you think you have personally taken?
A lot.
just in the last 24 hours, as far as like the actual campaign. How many did you walk in here with?
I walked in here with a lot, but I believe I used quite a few of them on other people.
Yeah.
As well, I've used a lot of rejuvenation injectors on myself, though.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Am I addicted to them?
We may talk down the line.
You
Okay.
absolutely have track marks, though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I think everybody kind of does, because y'all fucking go wild with the injectors.
Why do you think I have so many tattoos?
I don't.
They are healing.
I don't use very many injectors. I use them on other people.
They are healing, but they are also not like potions. So we'll talk.
Yep. Awesome.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be rough.
I might have to
boy.
I might have to go back and do like a counter of like how many potions you've ingested and what is technically like a day.
Yeah.
In a single day.
Might be a good idea. Not for me.
So we did long rest halfway through this twice in here, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of like the thing where like you take pills for a headache, but there's a reason why they tell you to only take 2 a day.
Yeah.
And you're using like there's situations where sometimes people are like injecting like 3 or 4 times in a single
I
sitting.
think I injected 6 last session.
Yeah.
And in one like period, like I just chained them up.
Oh, no alcohol for Oka until his liver gets checked.
One of the next few sessions, I mean, like, once you get out of this place, you're no longer in a place where injectors are readily available. Like, you're gonna have to rely on, like, dungeon potions or whatever the fuck is down here. And, yeah, there may be withdrawal side effects for you space folk.
It's not good. I only have a couple left.
My echo is the same AC as me, right?
No, it's lower than yours.
Okay, does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
All right. That's the first time I've hit someone this fight. For minimum damage. He takes 5 damage. He gets the extra ground and pound damage. For the giant smite damage.
I need you to roll an intelligence save.
Sure. It's 1d4, fuck it. The extra 3 giant smite damage to him, and he gets to attempt to get grappled.
Oh, well, no, you hit you. You take 8 damage.
Okay. Sick. So I don't get to attempt to grapple off the, Okay.
But yourself.
It's for me then.
I would still let you go for the grapple.
Okay.
Because you're hitting him.
Let's
You're
do it then.
just also, like, the damage is being transferred back to you.
Alright, beat a 26.
Oh, that's not... there we go.
That was a natty 20, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, you got him.
Alright, I pin his arms to his side and end my turn.
General Vec.
Isn't Loki before me? Or Beck?
Oh, Loki.
Okay. I'm gonna run forward. There. And I'm gonna hit the Wade Echo with, or try to hit the Wade Echo with my Blink Dagger.
Hold on. this one. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, hit him with your blink dagger. That's a hit. Wade. Is this magical, physical? 7. Okay.
And then use my bonus action to call the blink dagger back, and just end my turn there.
General Beck.
All right. I think I'll go for the Wade Echo. My great sword. $17 hit.
Yeah.
Uh, 18 on the first one. $15 doesn't hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, just 18. And that'll be it for him. Stay locked in.
Okay, this dude is grappled right now.
Bring it on.
He is going to flicker out of the grapple
Yeah, that tracks.
onto the other side of Vec. And he's gonna go for his own corrupted gentle fist. And horribly, horribly miss. The Vec is going to... he's actually going to move, and he is going to swing at you, Wade.
Alright, suck my cock, Vecco.
That goes good. Take 5 points on your points card for that one. That's that's great. Second attack is also a miss.
You seem to be having a bad day.
How is Wade like dodging these sword slashes?
The first one I duck under while I tell him to suck my dick. The second one just hits my armor and I totally no-sell it and just look at him.
Beautiful. Fucking cinema. Back at the top of the order. Ribbon's memory. Where is my notes? Yeah, you don't get that yet. I'm gonna say Riven's Echo vanishes. And Riven vanishes behind him. He's like, you won't get away from me. Chubbs.
So they both vanished, and the only thing that I have is I don't really have anything fucking super crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think my charge is part of the thing, right? Yeah, I'll just dash and we'll move to the other side of this. So this is 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'll fucking here. And then I'll use my bonus action to drop my shield. or not drop my shield, but take the wide stance again.
Okay.
And that's all my action economy. Amara's gonna stay in a cloud.
Oka.
All right. We're running up. He hits, right?
I
Vec.
guess.
The Vecco. Would be 11 on that one. And then, because of the Stargrave Fang, he has advantage on the next attack, and I will be using a War Priest charge on that. Oh. Okay, neither of those hit, I don't think.
Sorry.
14.
On that first hit, I need you to roll a an intelligence saving throw. DC is 16. You take 11 damage.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be it. That's all my economy.
Wade.
All right, I'm gonna hammer fest the Wade Echo in front of me. Not the Wade Echo, the Vec Echo in front of me.
Yep.
Go to bonk. Crit him.
Nice.
Put my...
Perfect time to crit because he can't use the reaction now.
Yeah. 26 and 17. 17 damage.
Yep.
And now I'll try to grapple him with my bonus action.
Fails.
All right, he's in like the Muay Thai clinch.
Anything else, Wade?
Oh, no, that's it for me. Oh, I thought I hit end turn. My bad.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to get to level 5 and get your second attacks. Loki.
I'm gonna throw my blink dagger at the Vec Echo. Oof.
Dagger like whizzes past him.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to recall the dagger. And I'm gonna start running this way.
Okay.
That's 30 feet. Alright.
General Vec.
Yeah. Going for the Vec. Miss.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Well, that's a real bad
another
miss.
miss. Yep. Yep, that'll be it for Olvec.
The Wecko. Do. He is gonna try and hit your Vec again. Hits this time. And he's gonna get that extra 2d6 of damage. Or not 2d6, extra d6 of damage. Because I did give him your Giant's Might as part of his package. Vec takes 19 damage.
Does he, though?
Oh, the frozen shield!
No, I think that was his last charge, though.
That's still great. He gets 9.
Yep. Quick math.
This Vec is going, Wade is going to flicker back 30 feet. Vec is going to go for his sword strikes on you, Wade, as you're grabbing
Okay.
onto him right now.
Makes sense. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, that's a lot of
One
D6s.
sec.
1 sec.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Just continue.
That is 21 damage on the first attack.
All right.
Oh.
And a
That
miss.
is a miss on the second attack. He is also going to blink back 30 feet. And end his turn. Back at the top of the order, that is you, Chubbs.
Man, which one of these motherfuckers are more of a danger?
They're both pretty rugged.
Okay, well I can get the bag, so I'm gonna hit 20 feet, and then I'm going to shove that, which is an opposed athletics. Oh, I rolled piss poor. Alright.
Athletics.
Oh, so did he. Let's go.
Yeah,
All right,
fucking
beautiful.
whiffs.
So he takes 4 damage immediately as soon as he gets shoved, and he gets pushed. There's no point in burning that charge. Okay, so I don't know if these stack PhD, and you can tell me if this is a thing. My fortitude pushes something that is considered the same size when I am opposing something. I am considered 1 size larger.
Yep.
So Vec is currently the same size as me.
Yep.
On top of my thug feature, gives me an additional 5 feet of movement. He gets pushed 15 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking launch him 15 feet. Like I'm gonna full charge him with my shield and launch him 15 feet. And that way he's out of teleport range of everybody else. And then I'm gonna use my remaining 10 feet to move over here.
So you like run and slam into him, and he does like the dramatic slide back.
Which should put him yeah, exactly 30 feet, which means that he can't get to Oka right now, which is exactly what I want. Alright, Amara's gonna stay in her little bubble.
Do you think that in that moment? Like, I got him. Like, now he won't go near Oka. Is that what Chubbs is? Like,
hurt.
what's on Chubbs' mind?
Yeah. Oka's hurt right now. Oka looks pretty worse for wear, right? Like, I can see that he's bleeding a little bit. Like, he just healing injected himself. I'm trying to keep this guy away from the fray, so I guess more of the whole team than just Oka himself. But when I look back after I shove him, I make the decision to put myself between him and Oka.
Yeah, smart.
And
Oh.
yeah, and that's where Chubbs will sit.
Oka.
Second level guiding bolt, the Vecco. Does that hit?
Does not hit.
I'm gonna channel divinity and guided. Oh wait, no. Is a spell attack still an attack?
Yeah, it
Like an
doesn't.
attack roll?
It,
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
Okay,
define
yeah.
between melee or spell there. I'd give that to you.
Okay, cool. So that'll make it 26. 24 damage.
Yeah, it goes to like bat the light away with the sword, and it just like passes through, splits, and hits him in 2 spots.
Nice.
And it looks like it really fucking hurt him.
Oof.
As the shadow's like starting to like lose its shape.
And I think that'll be it for me.
Wade.
All right. Let's head towards the Wecco. How close I can get? Not very close. All right. I'm going to whip a fairy fire at Wade. The Echo. You better make that DC 7 deck save. All right, that's my turn.
Loki.
All right, I am gonna run forward. Because I think I could hit the guy from here. Is that 30 feet? I think I could hit him with Salt in the Wounds from here.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna try.
Oh, the light is still there for the duration.
Oh no, he's just out of range. Yet. You know what? I'm gonna instead of that, I'm just gonna use Arcanators and I'm gonna blast him with lightning. Let's see if I can put him down.
Badass.
I don't know how to cast it from the Arcanators, but they gotta do a dex saving throw.
That is not going to be enough.
Okay, so 8d6.
Ooh, Jesus. How many times can you cast it from the Arcanators?
Hold on.
Because this isn't the first time you've used that ability.
Oh, okay. I thought it just took a charge. I didn't realize it could only be used once. Okay. So I can't do that either.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, my bad.
What's the
I'm
time
just gonna
period in which you can use it? When did we use
Until
it
the
last?
next dawn.
Yeah, I thought it just took the charge away. I didn't realize it was once per dawn. Shit, I'm just gonna throw my blink dagger at him then.
That's a hit.
Awesome. Come on, big damage. Great damage. And end my turn there.
General Vec.
All right. Is there a reason the Vec Echo launched halfway across the map?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I was trying to reverse something and I might have reversed that. So he should be here. He should be within 30 feet of. Yeah.
Yep. Cuckoo. Let's see here.
Did you find your doobie?
I'm gonna throw General Vec between Loki and the Wecco, and take my greatsword attacks. 21 hit.
21 hits.
21. That's 13.
He's gonna use his mirror reflex here. Roll an intelligence saving throw for Vec.
So 13.
Whatever, minus his resistance to his cold damage.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Should be the extra d6, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Or immunity to
And
cold
then-
damage.
Oh, is it immunity?
I'm pretty sure Vec is immune to cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah. He has resistance to
Gotcha.
fire and immunity to cold.
All right. Second swing.
It's also a hit.
Woo! 14. I'm gonna sidestep a little bit, and that'll be Vec.
Wecco is going to blink. Loki, I need you to roll an athletics check, please. You are trying to beat a 29.
Yeah, that's not happening.
This thing is going to teleport and grab you. And it's going to be able to move half speed. As it starts dragging you towards the pit.
Oh
Oh
no.
my gosh. What
Oh
the fuck?
no.
Vec, in the meantime, is going to rush Chubbs. Miss on the first attack. Miss on the second attack. Chubbs, this thing is in your cheese.
Oh, he didn't run away? That's crazy. Poor you. Alright, this thing's a little too far, right? However, it was a very smart decision. Hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. I got it. I have a plan. All right. Shield bash. Spicy.
Yeah, that hits.
There's some solid damage. 14.
He's gonna frozen shield.
4 of which is psychic. Okay. That's his reaction though, which is good.
Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to slap him again. Which means I don't have bonus AC this round. And that'll be a miss. Right?
Yep.
Wait. He just got hit with a guiding bolt.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit him with one
yeah,
last.
yeah. So you have advantage, but you would have had it on the first
Would
attack.
that be advantage? Yeah, do we want to consider that for the first attack, or is remembering it now okay to roll it? 'Cause I'll crit fish on the first one, I guess.
I'll let you crit fish on the first attack.
Crit fish on the first one? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so the second one doesn't hit. I'm gonna take one step this way. Right, because that puts me at 40, 35 to reach. Okay. Mara's gonna stay in her little bubble. She's safe there.
Okay.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Awesome. That's what I was hoping for. Would Sanctuary protect against being grappled, or would it just be attack rolls and damaging spells? There's the exact wording of it. I'm pretty sure it's just like attacks and harmful spells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I will send a second level guiding bolt at the Wecco. Come on, baby.
That's a miss.
Wish I had some inspiration right now. Oh.
But hey, man, you
Move
have
a
a
little
plus one.
bit.
You have a +1 on animal handling checks.
I haven't even tried to handle an animal this session. I'll get around to it.
Wade.
Look at some cool space dogs.
Word.
Your shadow clone's
Oh,
got
that's
got like a full fist grip around Loki's head and is dragging him towards the pit. Vec is here on the other side, taking on Chubbs.
All right. Fist him in the face, maybe. That looks like a hit.
That's a hit.
Good old 9 damage. And
Oh,
let's try and... Oh, yeah, it's an end save, right?
He's only gonna get one of these. Roll an int save. That's his reaction.
Fail.
So you would take the 9 damage, but anybody who tries to do anything on him, he's not going to be able to react against it.
Oops.
What do you have?
I'm not
Concentration?
concentrating still, but it's for that fairy fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll turn that off in a sec. I'm going to grapple the guy first. Twenty-two.
21.
21. Nice. All right, he's grappled. And I will find the concentration flag on my token.
Okay, so now we have a little grapple jerk. Loki.
I don't think I have the strength to beat his grapple, so I am just gonna hope for the best and spray him in the face with salt in the wounds.
Oh, that's a good call.
and hope that this works.
Makes the save, but that's half damage.
Yeah, and because he's half damage, he takes 2d12.
So that is... Where'd the damage go? Why can't I see the damage result? Can any of you see the damage result?
No, I rolled and then it popped up again immediately.
Try rolling it again? Oh, it took that time.
7 damage.
Okay, so it's 7 force, rounded down to 3, rounded down to 1. Because they are resistant to force damage.
Oh,
They
shit.
they are below half health though, right? Do
Yeah,
they take the additional?
That was
it's
the
1d12, yeah.
additional.
Okay, I thought he was level. I thought he was like additional level.
No, he rolled the 2d12 the first time. He rolled a 7 for damage both times. It made him roll twice. I don't know why. Or it maybe made you roll for the extra d12 and didn't need the plus d12. I don't know. Either way, unfortunately, he is also resistant to force damage. General Vec.
Vec, save
That's a
me,
hole.
please.
Bye, Vec.
Am I in the hole?
No, not quite. You're on like
Okay.
the edge. You're on the edge.
Okay.
It's sloping though. Like as you like you're hanging on.
Okay, we're gonna move up just a smidge then. Beautiful. $19.
Fuck. Bust the shadow that drops Loki.
Thank you, Vec.
What does Vex sound like? Anytime. That's not his voice.
That could be his voice.
No, that's his voice.
Yeah,
That's
it's
his
more
voice.
like this.
Yeah. That'll be it for old Vecky.
Not on this side.
Oh.
Maybe he'll hit. It's still not enough. That's enough, though. Chubbs, that is 29 damage.
29 damage.
And
That's disgusting.
he's going to use his bonus action to blink right next to Oka.
Bad move, pal.
It's your turn, Chubbs.
Actually, we're almost done the fight. Can I, with taking that hit, can I use my Grand Charm?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just put that back. Like, it like digs into me, and like you hear Chubbs like scream out, and then his body like it starts like glowing purple, and it just like fixes itself. And yeah. And I guess with my turn, I'm going to can. Ooh, I might. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. So I'm gonna use my movement and actually come this way. So I'm gonna use 10 here, and then I'm going to try and shove him, towards the hole. His opposed athletics, and I rolled terribly. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't get shoved.
You go to shove him with your shield, and he like blocks with his sword, but like with one hand.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to I'm gonna turn to Oka and be like, be careful, and I'm gonna try and like shove my shield in front of Oka a little bit, and that's again taking the wider stance. And yeah, that's it. Amara's gonna sit in her little bubble of
Okay.
safety over there, hopefully.
Yeah, as he blocks Chubbs' charge, I'm gonna try to like get into his blind spot with a sword swing.
That's a hit.
Yeah, 9, and then gonna War Priest charge, and I get advantage on this from the first hit. $18 hits, right?
Yep.
Oh my god. Another 9. And that'll be it.
Wade.
All right, let's go punching. Wrong button. I can use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
That looks better.
Oh, roll your damage, my friend.
9.
He's gonna use his last frozen shield reaction to gain immunity and heal half that.
All right, I'm gonna grab him. $23 to grab him. Oh shit! I don't grab him.
Loki.
All right, I'm gonna run over here. I should be able to hit him with burning hands from here.
He's fucked.
Uh, 8 damage.
Exactly 8 was what you needed.
Oh. Oh.
As the last shadow disappears, everything falls almost too quiet. There's no bodies or anything around, no sign of Riven or Riven's shadow. The only thing that cuts the silence after a moment is Amara from the shadow cloud going, "Can I come out yet?"
Oh yeah, I think it's all clear.
Yeah, let me come get you, and like I'll like actively walk over there and like throw her back on my shoulders again.
Yeah. Everybody is pretty beat up. You managed to take on yourselves and pass whatever this challenge was. But there's no victory dance, there's no reward at the end, just silence.
Man, you guys are fucked up.
I feel fine.
Yeah, nothing another couple dozen injections can't fix.
I mean, I don't know, man. We could probably just like sit down for a sec, save those for when
Yeah.
we need them.
I'm down to have a bit of a break. Take it easy. Take a load off.
Yeah, I think a rest is a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're...
I mean, we're in this big room. We probably. I don't think anything's coming this way. We could probably take a little break.
What's a little break? You guys are going to attempt a short rest?
Yeah, I think that's what we'd go for.
Yeah.
Cool. I need a D100 roll, please.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys start to take your break. Go ahead and roll your hit dice.
The fact that like 3/4 of your HP was only 18 is crazy. Okay.
I know. I don't have a lot of health.
That's okay. It adds flavor to me keeping you alive.
Yeah,
If
pretty
you were
much.
super tanky, the job would be easy.
I'm a utility character.
Beck just fucking spamming those hit dice.
Dude, he's got 12 of them. That's like insane.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, man, he's that NPC with main character energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take him.
Were you able to rest, take a little break, maybe have a little snack?
Burger, anybody?
Amara's like, please, you might want to take a break from those, Oka. You need... How do you get any other kind of nutrients or...
What do you mean? There's tomatoes on this.
His squinky burgers keeps his addiction at bay. They're two super toxic things trying to get through the door at the same time. Like the Mr. Burns analogy.
Exactly.
Yep.
You have everything. But it's the Squinky's Burgers that's blocking the door, so like you're good.
There's some new
Too
diseases we've
clogged for
discovered
diseases to
in
pass
you.
through.
A little weight shout ahead.
Unbelievable.
I only have one burger left.
So I'm invincible.
I have a spare if you need it in the future.
Sweet. I'll keep that in mind.
After your rest, I mean, it stays eerily quiet for quite some time. Do you push on, or like, what do you do from here? Is there any conversation to decompress about the fact that you guys just killed yourselves?
Yeah, we went down like chumps to the vest.
I don't know. They were pretty tough. I think that says some good things about us.
Yeah, that were better than them.
Damn
I
straight.
didn't really think that it would happen
I don't
like
know.
that. You know? I think it would be a little different.
Mara's like, I'm getting really tired of watching you guys murder me.
It builds character.
Yeah, but like it's not really you, right?
Yeah, but
So, like-
she looks like me.
You know, a little bit, a little bit.
She points to Wade. She's like, the one of you really looks like you. Also, where's Mr. Riven?
I don't know. I think he like flew off with his shadow self,
Should we
and I don't really
be concerned?
probably, but I don't know where they went.
Should we try to find him? He was supposed to be finding my friends.
Yeah, let's look around a little bit. Can I do perception check?
Sure. You are 100% confident that he is not in this room.
He's definitely not here.
Listen, that's the thing. He's not anywhere. I haven't been able to see this motherfucker the whole time, and I can see everything.
Well, I mean,
I
I don't
don't
know.
like
I guess. Yeah, that's weird.
It's bullshit.
I mean, what do we do? Do we backtrack? Do we go forward? Just look for Riven
Just
along the
hold on.
way?
We got to get you to the other side eventually, right?
Yeah, we
Even
just-
if
we
there's
just-
no other side. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, they went south through that cave, through the bottom spot. Maybe we go that way. Maybe we go follow like that direction is the way that they went, and I'll like point to the bottom like south of the cave. Like cardinally, like but they went into that stupid fucking shadow thing. Both of them. How did they do that? What is that?
Well, the shadow's a copy of him, so it can do the same things, right?
Yeah, but how does he do that?
That's-
I don't know where he goes. Anyways, before I start getting the red string out, like let's go.
You know what I want.
Got you. Or I don't got you because it doesn't want to roll for me.
It rolled.
Oh, did it? I don't see it.
It was
That
2
thing's funky.
2s.
Oh wow, this is a private game apparently.
Did you get kicked out?
Yeah.
What?
I couldn't see the roll, so I reloaded, and it was like, oh, you have to re-put in your authenticator code, so now I have to look in.
What the fuck? Forge?
Yeah, Forge does that shit once a week to me. So.
Somebody want to roll a d6 for Chubbs?
I guess I can for him. Oh, wait.
Biggest gun in the West.
I keep getting you have lost connection every time I click on anything in Forge.
Okay. Are you all back in, Chubbs?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay. You move into a chamber with what appears to be, it almost looks like, it looks like a rock that has been shaped, and it's been shaped in a way that it's like a pedestal that like starts out fat at the bottom, then gets really thin, then gets larger again, but larger at the point it is a head shape. Like the stone is shaped like a head and a face, and on the head is a helmet.
What does it look like? Does it look like just a normal helmet kind of thing, or is there any particular details that stick out about it, I guess? Does it look like it's made of rock, made of iron?
No, it looks like it's made of like a strange metal. It has almost like a swirling pattern into the metal itself. It is like very finely crafted. And it's almost crafted in the way that like a mech's head would look.
Sounds sick as fuck.
Ooh. This may go with the little lens that I found. Little advanced targeting lens. Yeah, I guess do I take it right away? Is there anything that I can do? Can I create a non-magical trinket utilizing my prestidigitation? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of and again, like anything works, like just like a little rock or something like that with a face on it would be fine. And I'm just gonna kind of like toss it on the pedestal to see if anything happens when it hits the pedestal. Like if it's trapped. Like I'm testing for booby traps.
It doesn't appear to be trapped. When you toss the rock, nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, I mean if it feels like it's safe to pick up, which the rock didn't really do anything, it didn't make any like extra fucking things. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, if you are you going to put it on or do anything with it?
I would like to investigate it a little bit more. I'm gonna stick it in my bag for now.
Cool. For now, then
because
just put mysterious helmet.
Mysterious helmet. Okay.
Yeah, futuristic looking helmet.
Yeah. Do you want me to add that under like equipment or?
Add it under like your loot items for now.
Under loot items for sure.
That's better.
Because I want to see if I can fit the lens to it, or if the lens works on it. Because I did get the lens fragment, right?
I will say that this helmet doesn't look like it's missing any kind of lens.
I'm not the mech pilot, so again, like I don't think it would be like a Chubbs item. I think it would be more of a like get it checked out and then give it to Oka if anybody. I guess like I would show it to everybody, like obviously, and be like, hey, like this thing looks pretty interesting. Oh shit, that looks cool as fuck.
That does.
Yeah, this thing looks like it belongs with some sort of a mech system. I don't really know, and I'm not really a mech pilot, but I don't think I'm ready to trust anything from here, so I'm just gonna hang on to it for now. Unless somebody can tell me what this is, and I'll look at Amara.
Amara says, I've never seen anything like that before. Doesn't look like any like of our Aetherian technology.
Okay. How about an identify, I think is what it's called. Anybody? Any's? No? Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we're taking this with us.
Amara's like, yeah, unless somebody wants to put it on.
I mean, I'll put it on.
Well, yeah, let's not. Listen, if this thing encloses on your head and I can't get it out, like
I'll just look super badass all the time then.
no, as in like it encloses on your head and squishes you until you can't.
Why would it do that? It's just a helmet. I've never seen a helmet that does that.
Yeah. Listen, your well-being, Oka, is, more pressing than trying to discover what a helmet does.
Amara snatches it from your hands. Do you let her?
No, I do not.
Okay.
If you would like
I'll
to roll
put
a
it
post
on.
athletics, I'll let it happen.
Oh, Loki just said he'll put it on.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, I guess you have a mech, but like, are you sure? Like this could be dangerous. This is like, we don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, I'll put it on. I'll see what it's about.
Make it happen.
I hate it here.
What do you mean,
Alright.
man? We slam some squengies all the
Listen.
time. We go on quests. It's awesome.
Listen, if you put this on and you like it, you gotta use your mech. You've been avoiding that thing like the plague. You have to use it. And if you don't like the helmet, then you can just give it to Oka if it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I've just been
Alright.
avoiding using the mech on this planet because I know the locals aren't really a fan of that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, they worship a giant fucking dragon slaying one. I'm sure it'll be fine if you have a little dragon slaying one.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know?
Yeah, I'll take the risk and put the helmet on, see what it's about.
Alright, yeah, I'll hand it to him.
I'll keep.
Okay. When you initially put the helmet on, nothing happens. Like, there's no...
Nothing happens.
No, like, you feel like there's a powerful energy about this helmet, but, like, on an initial, like, putting it on, nothing really happens. Do you leave it on for a bit?
Well, attunement's like 10 minutes, right? Or an hour?
Yeah, that's the other thing. It does require attunement, and as it tries to attune to you, do you get rid of one of your attunements for it?
Ooh, Oak is also full.
I know.
Well, I mean, listen, you can unattune from those Titan gauntlets.
Yeah, you want them? I know you want them.
I'll unattune the Void Glass ring for now. just to let the helmet do its thing.
You let it do its
Actually-
thing.
Why did you
Keeping
say it
the
like
void
that,
glass.
ESG?
I'm keeping the void glass ring. I'm getting rid of the blink daggers for now.
Fair.
I forgot the ring gives me psychic protection too.
Sorry, so what'd you do?
I unattuned the blink daggers and I kept the void ring.
Unattune the blink dagger. That's like your favorite weapon.
Yeah, I know. But the ring gives me psychic protection and I don't know. It was a tough choice.
As you attune to it, first of all, like the inside part of the visor isn't like open, like it is a screen. That once you actually attune to it, normally you can just like kind of like see out, like just like with your regular vision of it, as if you were looking through like sunglasses. But the moment you attune to it, it starts to flare with light, as like kind of like it's kind of like a HUD, but not quite. Like it's almost like mystic runes kind of like just like scatter across the screen, still allowing you to see a view, but like there's runes of let me look at what you've got here. It's in a language that you don't understand.
I'm pretty sure I have a Babel charm. I'll use the use for that just to see what it's saying.
Okay. What it's actually giving you is your own vital signs. So it's showing like basically like your stats and your health. But like if from a point of view of like something that's like scanning over your body and like giving like the active like registry of what is happening.
Okay. Hey guys, it didn't kill me and it's showing me my vital signs. It's showing me all this cool shit in here.
A vision appears on the screen, and you hear in your ears, long before the rise of modern starfaring guilds, the last hope of countless worlds was a union known as the Worm Symphony. Not a group, a gestalt, a concord of consciousness, memory, and elemental resonance, bound to colossal biomechanical dragons called iron worms. And it shows you a vision of different groups of people appearing to pilot like these like dragon like mechs, like animal shaped mechs. Each ironworm was forged in collaboration between mortals and an alien race known only as the Velthran, beings of harmonic light and recursive memory. The worms were not piloted like machines, but entered, merged with, become part of. They were vessels of fused souls, each symphony requiring not one pilot, but 5, one for each limb and the core. Together they formed the Requiem frame.
Is this
Sorry, another voice appears as you kind of see like it you see you're seeing the vision of somebody else's vision looking out upon like what appears to be a crowd of students. The voice says, "We didn't pilot the worms, we joined them. 5 minds, 1 breath. I was the root. I held us to the world while the stars screamed. Then Virulin looked too far, and something looked back." You feel heat, almost like fire in your chest, and a pressure behind your eyes, as if a memory that's not yours is trying to like just settle into your brain. As that feeling starts to subside, the screen goes dark again, except for like the little vital sign symbols, and you can once again like see through.
Hey guys, this mech just gave me a vision. It was talking about the Worm Symphony, the Iron Worms. I didn't catch what the alien race was, but they were forged by an alien race. I think this is part of one of the mechs that we're looking for. I think this helmet is one of the things that we've been looking for on this planet.
Hell yeah.
And then learning that sorry?
Happy that we found it instead of those guys with the bags.
Yeah.
There we go. You should see on your character sheet. Where is it? Whispering Echo Helmet? There, I've got it attuned and equipped to you.
Okay.
You can cast Legend Lore once per week, requiring no material components. When cast in this way, the knowledge always comes in the form of a mental echo from a long-dead Worm Symphony pilot, often cryptic or emotionally charged. You have advantage on history checks related to mechs, lost technology, or ancient battles. And once per long rest, when you make an intelligence or wisdom saving throw, you may roll a d6 and add the result as a pilot's instinct guides your mind.
Oh, neat. Okay. Cool. That helmet's pretty dope.
Sweet as hell, too.
Yeah. I might not leave that attuned for now. I might just save it for something that... No, I'll make that decision later.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't kill you, I mean, worst case scenario, we can figure it out between everybody. Like, if just kind of
Yeah.
pass it around a little bit, right?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you're not feeling the helmet for a little bit, give it to Oka. As long as it's not killing you right now, like you feel okay, like everything's fine.
Oh yeah, I feel good. I felt some burning in my chest, but it might have been
Okay, so you might be
something I ate
dying.
earlier.
Okay, maybe Oka, we don't put that on.
Well, I don't.
If it's
It's in
burning
a
his
different
chest, it's gonna burn
language.
your chest.
I don't even
No,
think I can read the charts.
it subsided. It's fine. It just burned while I was attuning to it. No worse than eating some bad squengies.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, honestly, you've probably had bad squangies that was much worse than this. Like, the heartburn you get from bad squangies is real and horrifying.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, as I said, if if you're not planning on using your mech anytime soon, I know he's got that fight and everything coming up, right? So we can make sure that that's taken care of and shit. Just kind of pass it around as we see fit. If we get any further in here and we find something that works for everybody,
Yeah, for
think-
sure.
Checking my sheet, I'm not attuned to anything at all. Like I have 0 attunement.
It's crazy.
Even your tower shield?
It's not attunement.
What?
Yeah, it does not require attunement.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't say it anywhere on the on the details at all. Yeah, no, the tower shield is not required an attunement item.
I have 0 items on me right now that require attunement. I am 0 out of 3 slots.
That's
which
wild.
is crazy. Alright. I mean, but yeah, let's keep moving, see if we can get fucking through this to figure out where the fuck Riven went, because like what the fuck. Then we go from there.
Sounds good to me.
Roll snap.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 and 6. We'll bring it to the same place. Roll a d6. You're running out of spots on the hex grid. 6. You round another corner and you find a dead body. There's a lot of dead bodies in here, but this one looks a lot fresher. It is the person is wearing like almost like it's like several like layers of like a cloak that hides their face, and one that like hides their or like hides their like a hood, and like another like layer that hides their full face except for their eyes. There, it looks like they may have had like various wares that have been taken from them, but it does appear that there's something like gripped in its hand.
I'd try to pry it out.
Yeah, you managed to like pry it open, and it appears that there's some kind of strange tokens. Like they look like they're shaped like coins, but they don't look like money. They almost look like amusement park tokens, kind of. And they have like a weird symbol on both sides. You find 10 of these tokens.
Sweet.
I'm assuming you're putting that on your character sheet?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw you making some new loot there. I'll let you do your thing.
And carnival-esque tokens.
Yeah, you can make the name barter tokens.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Here we go. These are pretty neat. Maybe there's a carnival on this place.
And then give me some more rolls. Okay, roll a d6. Oh, I think you guys...
We just keep going in circles.
Why?
2, 2, 6, 1, 4.
Right?
Right?
You come across another glowing aether tortoise resting near a glowing crystal. It's a little turtle with like constellation patterns on its shell. I think you might have come across one on the first floor.
I'm a pet it and feed it a ration. Operate a ration.
Yeah, it'll snack on that ration.
Alright, crystals, same old, same old. Amara, these are the same ones. Like, they're the same ones that we've seen before, right? Like the fragments of them.
No, those are just that I think that's just like a regular glow crystal.
Are they worth anything? Probably not, eh?
Not really.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else in the room? Is there anything that like sticks out?
Just the tortoise, and she's like, the tortoise is sometimes worth money in the shadier markets, but I don't know if you want to get into that game.
Chubbs looks at everybody else.
I mean, go for it if you're into that.
Chubbs shakes his head no. Very much like a no, we don't know what the police are like here. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, prison break probably would slow down what we're trying to accomplish here.
Yeah,
Go
okay, maybe we don't. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead and give me more rolls when you're ready.
I got this one. 2, 1.
Would go to the next available line. Okay, roll a d6. Your rolls are like determined to roll every hex on the grid.
We're
Did that roll
100%
the
in this thing.
d6 or did I roll the d6 BHE?
Yeah.
Okay, my dice aren't showing up again, so
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
it is what it is.
You see a different kind of strange-looking crystal, and Amara actually perks up at this one. She's like, "Oh, that's a spell-storing crystal. It looks like it's leached of magical energy right now, but you can usually if you're able to like cast a magical energy, you can store it usually inside. Something of that size isn't really great for powerful spells, but for small things, you can usually save it for later or use it, give it to a friend to be able to use.
Yeah, I'll take it. Can I store a healing word in it and hand it to Loki?
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome, thank you.
In case we get into another fight, might come in handy.
Yeah, it might save someone's ass.
Absolutely.
Hold on 1 second here. Where's Loki? Inventory. When you store spell storing crystal. Oh, yeah. Spell must target a single creature or an area. The spell being stored has no immediate effect when cast in this way. When the crystal is triggered, the stored spell is cast. If the spell has a target, it targets the creature. No. Because you get to target it. Wait, no, that's important. Get rid of this portion. If the spell requires concentration, it lasts until the end of its full duration. So you don't have to like concentrate on the spell, it just does it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I was wondering about that too.
So, spell storing crystal, you can store a prepared spell of 3rd level or lower in the crystal by casting it into the crystal. Lower. The spell must target a single creature or an area. The spell being stored has no immediate effect when cast in this way. When the crystal is triggered, the stored spell is cast. If the spell requires concentration, it lasts until the end of its full duration. And
that's sick.
We'll put healing word there right now, so that you know. And there you go. You find a spell storing crystal. Amara will say, yeah, that's a really great find.
Yeah, that'll come in handy, especially in this place.
No comments from anyone else. Everybody's stunned.
Pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked to have this.
Okay, yeah, all right. Give me hex rolls. Riveting conversation, guys.
Yeah, Chubbs is just like, this doesn't pertain to me. So like, as long as it doesn't kill him.
One of these days, I'm just gonna fucking blow Oka up. I'm just gonna make him explode.
Yeah, hey. That's fucked up.
Fucking
Yes.
make you find a new fucking purpose.
Hey.
I'll kill Oka off just for Chubb's character development.
we need something to start developing some character here.
Listen,
It's
if y'all kill Oka off to develop Chubbs, he's gonna turn into a villain. Okay, that's where his character development goes.
I'll even take that, Joda. I'll take fucking anything instead of just either silence or that doesn't really fucking apply to me. Give me anything. Give me some fucking juice, please.
Listen, I've been giving you juice for the last 4 rooms.
What was this? A 5 and a 3? 5 and a 3 brings you to a dead end. You just hit a wall and there's no like other exits.
It appears to be a dead end, everybody.
Roll again. That is a 4 and a 1. Give me a d6 roll, Wade.
Oh.
Is it 1? You hear a low humming as 3 masked like almost looking like wandering pilgrims, start to move by. They are speaking together in a strange language. How long is your thing active for, Loki?
Let me check that. For 1 hour.
For 1 hour? The chanting that they are making is like cryptic omens. Like just one after another, like real like end of the world shit. One of the chants is like about a devourer that will consume all. You see that they have a faint glow of almost like a purplish black like aura about them. One of them walks up to you, Wade. Well, all of them walk up to you, but one of them like touches your chest and says, they all say in unison, "You have been touched with darkness."
Wait, they said you have been touched with darkness.
I don't think your mic is working.
On this doll. Where did the darkness touch you?
I accuse them of racism because I'm a drow. They look very confused at your statement.
Do they look like they understand him?
No.
All right, is my mic cooperating now?
Yes.
Perfect. Right, like, I kind of think you saying of darkness, it's like, I mean, I have black tattoos on dark elf flesh, so what are you trying to get at here?
They don't seem to appear to, like, understand you.
Is it because I didn't donate to your religion? I can give your religion 10 credits right now. Oh, you don't do credits here.
They still look confused at you.
So what's this darkness all about then? You kind of you've done me a puzzle.
Jesus, you're muted.
I translate that from Wade to the travelers so that they understand what he said. What's this darkness about?
They say in unison in their language, "We may tell you more for a memory." Or a secret.
Wade,
Yeah,
they
you
said
can, you can take a memory. I mean, I've played enough games of hitting the bag of wine. I've lost a few here and there.
What memory do you offer?
I am going to offer I gotta think on that because I want to get something valuable, but I don't want to get something that's that's gonna like cripple me.
I give you my ability to talk or breathe.
Yeah, I was like, piloting lessons probably a bad idea to give up.
About all the times that you fumbled women.
No, that's not valuable. I'll give them the last time I remember feeling affection from a woman, which is like more of a child, basically.
Shit. You
My
watch
God.
as you offer the memory, they extract it, and what you guys see is like from his head, like this kind of like white wisp pulls into the fingertips of the middle one as it presses the fingers to its head, and there's like a faint glow. You no longer have that memory. Wade, but like almost like a longing of that memory, like you lost a feeling of something.
Phantom limb syndrome for memories.
In return, they say this shadow is tied to your fate.
Again, I'm sorry I didn't give more money to your religion back when I could. I don't think I can't remember if I have any more memories to offer for elaboration. I'm sorry.
I can't remember. They will elaborate only in saying that you are you have the potential to be the next. You have the potential to be the next Veil Stepper.
That sounds pretty cool. I wish I knew more about that.
Here comes the Veil Stepper. New tune.
And they turn away from you and begin to move on.
I think I'm going to be a step and raiser or something like that. Sounds fun.
Sounded like a cool title.
Amara kind of like pipes up. She's like, the next Veil Stepper. It's strange. It's like I've heard that name before, but I can't recall from where.
I mean, is it like a familiar? Like, does it feel old or?
Well,
I guess it would be old because he's gonna be the next one, right? So
it has to have been something I read in a book, but I couldn't tell you which book or where it came from. But that itself sounds familiar. I've read it in a note or in a book somewhere. She's like, if I can get access to our library, I may be able to find more information.
Chubbs immediately turns to Wade and be like, listen, if you do the same shit that Ribbon does and don't tell me how to do it, I'm gonna be very upset. Because if that shit's called the Veil, I'm gonna be pissed.
Any response from Wade?
He just stares on stunned.
Yeah.
I want to be a raisin man. I think that's what they said it was called.
A Raisin Man?
I think I've heard of those.
A raisin man, like you shave your face and other things.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the things in the toy stores.
What's a toy store?
Yeah. Oh, it's where the kids go, like with the toys, with the one. Man, what was the one story? The one there was like a Mr. Space Potato Head that slept with his wife or something like that. It's like yeah, it was a really cool Toy Story. I don't know. I heard it once upon a time a couple
I
years
heard
ago.
about the
Somebody,
potato who fucks around. Yeah.
yeah. The potato that you know.
Oh
The
yeah, they had like
potato's wife slept with the raisin or something like that.
yeah
Yeah,
the
everybody's heard the
Michigan
story.
the Michigan raisins. I know them. Famous toy back in the day.
Amara's looking at all of you like, what are any of you talking about?
You've never seen Smokin' Joe?
No.
It was a it's it's so it's
Yeah,
a
I think the other
cowboy
guy was
action
like Wild
figure.
Wads as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Wild Wads and Smokin' Joe. He had a full-size cigarette. It didn't really sell that great.
How would Oka know about any of this?
How would Chubbs know about any of this?
It's getting real meta.
I read it in a story once upon a time. You know, a story that transcends the stars.
I'm sure we've been to. I'm sure we've hit up a couple like space toy shops in our travels.
Someone started making dice. All right, let's move on. There's only 2 hexes left.
Damn. Gotcha. There you go. Two and a 4.
Wild.
Did we hit it? Did we hit the other one?
Roll a 6. Or D6, I should say.
I got you.
Roll
the
a
6
6
anyways.
You find more of those barter tokens. This time just like scattered on the ground on your path as you walk.
You got the last ones. If you want to get these ones.
Yeah, I can carry them. How many did I get
Yeah.
this time?
I don't know how many are on the ground there. You know, count them and pick them up.
8.
Well, as soon as I find somewhere to spend these, we're gonna be rich.
We're gonna be so rich.
All right, I guess it's our final hex.
It is the final hex.
All right, do we roll to go back to the beginning or do we roll to go to the exit? Which one do we hit, team?
You're not gonna roll here. Instead, we're actually gonna take like a 10-ish minute break while I set everything up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm coughing up a lung, but I am back.
Okay. You come out of a cavern into a larger clearing. And as you approach, you don't see anything right away until you get a little bit closer. And what comes into view is what appears to be the Shadow Clone and Riven. And Riven is inside of some kind of, like, purplish bubble. And it looks like he's almost in, like, a stasis. Like, he looks like he's asleep. The Shadow looks ahead and says, I remembered everything. We weren't trying to stop Flongo. Our mission was to halt something like it. A world eater still forming. A catastrophe given shape by silence and ambition. A lesser shadow of what was coming. The fusion wasn't our final hope. It was a test. A proof that harmony could reshape the battlefield. But we never reached harmony. Because even before the link completed, Kalira saw something. Not our foe, not the present. She saw Flongo. Turning, burning, arriving. A glimpse of a future we weren't meant to survive. It broke her rhythm. It broke us. And in that breath of dissonance, another you stepped in. A fracture became an invitation. I remember the touch now, cold and curious, like being read by something ancient and indifferent. It wore my instincts like armor. It knew where I bent. It knew how to pull. I fell, not through space, but between things, past the detonation, past the screams, through the hollowed spindle, and the dimmed thought loop where Malrakar once thrummed. I wanted to hold on to them, but memory is slippery in the dark. All I had was the anchor phrase, all pilots in harmony. I whispered it like a wound, and something heard. Not the intruder, not the crown above, but a deeper part of me. The part that still remembered the warmth of our first sync run. The part that still believed. I braced. I burned. I refused. And then, a click. Not metal, not final. Like a hinge shifting inward. Like a door between futures choosing one to stay. I hit the ground, or something close enough. The fusion was undone. The iron worm lay in 6 pieces. The null crown hovered above the wreckage, unblinking. My cockpit bled static and soot. My limbs were half there, half thought. But I lived. And I remembered the truth. This was never just about stopping something. It was about preparing. The real threat, the one Kalira saw, still turns its eyes our way. Still breathes between stars. We weren't meant to defeat it then. We were meant to warn you. To rise again, not as fragments, but as something whole. When the worm sings next, it will not sing alone. It will not sing small. We will not fail a second time. The requiem remains, waiting to be heard.
Whoa.
The shadow then steps forward and draws its sword. In front of it appears a very large, like almost like mech-sized armor with like glowing eyes and a glowing like spectral sword. And 3 very familiar looking nullhounds.
Wait.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
I am not on a combat scene right now.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. There you go. Everybody should be on the right scene now.
A -1 on that nat 20 is crazy.
Yeah. He's brawny, he's not dexterous.
That is quite true.
Ooh, I get some starting initiative shenanigans. Wow, you guys rolled like shit. That's
Yeah.
rough. That's rough. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Not everyone. There we go. Those two null hounds dash out and start to like go move in like opposite directions. This thing brandishes its sword and lurches forward. General Vec.
Beck's just gonna move up and ready an attack if anything comes within his reach.
Okay, Riven's memory. Bye. This thing, like, it's hard to catch where it moves because it just kind of like zips and like almost like you watch as it kind of like turns into nothing and then like appears again a couple feet forward. Amara.
Yeah, she's just gonna hop down from Chubbs and take the dodge action. I think it's her best bet right now. Just like stay low.
Okay.
So what were the actions required to summon and get into my mech? It's been a minute. Like, was it bonus action to summon it and then movement to get in?
I'm pretty sure it's action.
Action to get in? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no,
fuck it.
No, action to summon it. Be like your object
Okay.
interaction to get into it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. Bringing out the lawman.
Mm-hmm.
can just... Oh. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna throw Oka over here.
Wonderful.
Okay, and then... I don't think I have any bonus actions with him. So I think as Oka, I'll cast Sanctuary on Amara.
Okay. Keep her extra safe.
Yes. And then, yeah, that'll be it for me.
Wade.
All right, let's get thumping. I will make my monster grow. Bonus action, make me large.
Hey, yo.
Making your monster grow sounds so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You never watched Power Rangers growing up?
No, I have. I have. It's just the wording.
Yeah, it doesn't feel the same
But
in the
why-
content. It doesn't feel the same when you say it.
It's that low charisma.
I wasn't joking when I said the way he would fix his charisma is a stick of deodorant.
Huh?
Wade just flat out doesn't shower.
That's got to be painful for the people that you work with.
There's a lot of rugged
They,
skills in the crew.
I have strategically placed Squingy's burgers in appropriate places so they don't notice. They're just used to the smell of rotting Squingy's anyway, so it's fine.
That's fucking wild. That is a wild statement.
It's just canon that there's
Yeah,
rotting squingies all over the place in the ship.
All over the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm wrong about this, right?
No, it adds up.
Yeah, I can't refute it.
It does make a lot of sense.
That's
yeah.
wild, though.
I mean, Oka probably just thinks it's him leaving them out in like a drunken stupor or something.
Leaving them and forgetting them. That's worse.
He's definitely taken a bite of a few as well.
Oka's got a problem.
He does.
We might need an intervention episode.
Try.
You can try. Take these
It's gonna be
squingies
like
from
the
my cold dead hands.
We did an intervention episode. It would just be like the episode of Metalocalypse where they go to therapy.
Loki, it's your turn.
Alright, I am also gonna summon my mech. I'm
Yeah.
gonna summon my mech and get into it.
Oh, we didn't need.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
I'm just gonna put myself back here too.
Smart. That's wild.
Uh,
Fucking both of the mechs are pulled out.
Yeah, seems like the time. Do I have any movement left, or is it that use up everything just pulling that out?
You can
and
take your
getting in?
remaining movement.
Okay.
I feel like everybody's seen the damage that was done.
Right up into its cheese.
Nice. Decorous Hound. There we go, Chubbs.
Just because I'm curious, did Wade not heal up at all? Use any of his hit dice, or did he not have any when we took the long rest?
I used all my hit dice, all two of them.
Used all hit. Oh.
You have to remember that my max HP is very high too.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Like,
I'm at 37 HP right now, which is not great, but it's not terrible either.
That's more than Oka at full health, though.
That's
Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like my starting charm boosted me to like 80 HP. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm at half health, but I've got plenty in the tank.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, you're basically a barbarian wall without the rage.
Yeah. But I can take people. Oh, the Suplex City.
All right, looking around BHG, how tall is this area that we're in?
Oh, this is nice and wide open. You're looking at a good, like, 100 feet of clearance.
Yeah, like upwards or
Yeah.
like across? Okay. All right, 100 feet of clearance is still not enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna shield Amaro as a bonus action with this charm. That gives her the heavily obscured for 20 feet. Let me draw a circle for that. Okay. And so anything inside of that circle around Amaro stays heavily obscured. Or, well, I guess around Chubbs' current location. And then I'm going to use another charm. I'm going to use my charm of Constitution, which is going to increase my con score by 6. Which is going to put me at 23 for the duration of the fight. Which gives me a little bit of a boost HP. Chubbs will then turn to Amara and be like, okay, listen, whatever you do, if anything comes in here, you scream. If anything touches you, you scream.
Got it.
And then Chubbs will make his way out into the world, I guess.
You obscure her vision just like just as she's catching the mechs start to pop out and move. She's like, "Oh my stars!"
Yeah, don't worry about those. Well, we'll explain later. And then, so I'm going to use 25 feet. I'm going to get up to here. I'm going to stop. And yeah, I don't have an action, so it is now your turn.
Ashamed Nullhound is gonna go for you, Chubbs. As you like come out of the cloud. Misses. Nasal has the Blackbeard boxer in front of it, so it's gonna go for a void bite on you. And also miss. The Phase Knight Revenant. Oh, no, that's the last thing we wanted to happen. There we go. It's going to move up and take its strike on Wade.
That's a hit.
That is 17 slashing, 6 of which is radiant.
Okay.
It's going to make its second attack. And miss on the second attack.
Oh yeah.
And as a bonus action... no, it won't do anything for the bonus action there. General Vec.
Vec's just gonna get up in the cheese.
Love a good grilled cheese.
Mm. Did I hit the Null Hound?
Yep.
For a hefty 18.
That is pretty hefty for these little guys.
And another 17.
Oh yeah, he chops into this thing twice. It's not down, but it's looking pretty fucked up already.
And then she's gonna sidestep a little bit, and that'll be him.
General Vec will move, or not General Vec, Ribbon's Memory will move in. And it's going to try and pull you into the True Shadow Trial. Everybody needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
Oh,
That's a fucking adorable.
Bye, Wade. Bye, Wade.
14, because I rolled a 17.
That low charisma is fucking wild.
Vec is okay. Oh.
Like Forge just froze for me.
That's probably not a bad thing right now because this is tragic to see. Oh, roll for Amara as well.
That is a charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Issue that weighted dice mug can come up at any time, you know?
Oh,
Just saying.
General Vec made it, which is good. You're not
The only one.
You're not. Well, we don't. We need Loki's roll.
Oh my god.
I had to close it. I had to close it completely and relaunch it. So just give me a minute.
Yeah. Loki, did you save your inspo? Have you used it yet, or do you still have it?
I still have my inspiration.
Oh, that's fucking. Thank the gods for that. Roll a charisma. You gotta beat a 17.
It's like the worst saving throw to use against every single one of us.
Fucking crazy too, because the Ribbon Shadow only gets one of these rolls. Oh, that is so lucky. So right
Yes.
now, it is just Loki and Vec. Every other character is stunned, and locked currently in a looping memory where you see that a shadow is looming over as you are inside the like some kind of strange mech. And you feel the presence of the others as it all pulls together, and then there's a brief moment where it seems like it works and everything starts to just fucking break apart, and there's just explosions and carnage around you. And it's that feeling of being like half in, half out, that you feel as like your body like lands, and then the memory loops again. That is the memory's whole turn, though. That's all he can do. During your turns, you can roll an insight check. You need to hit a 15 to get out of the loop. And the first one that will make that roll is Amara.
So she's going to make it now.
Yeah,
Okay. And that's insight?
insight.
So not proficient. Insight. Normal, because I don't think she's got anything special, right?
Son of a bitch.
Well,
So what would this have worked to stop me from going in there?
Yes.
Okay, can I just use that as like my reaction to doing that then?
I will allow that. We'll break you out of this stunned.
Tight. All right. Does it look like Riven's concentrating on it, or is it just like inability?
It looks like it was like almost like there was like this flash of shadow that like cascaded across the ground. And like you watch as it touched everyone, and you felt it as like it started to pull you into the memory, but like you were able to use the charm to break out of it. Up ahead, you can see that Loki is still moving. It looks like Vec is still moving around, but everybody else is like almost like statue still, like staring into the sky.
Oh, this ain't good. Guess we're bringing the law today. Gonna move 20 feet, fire 2 pistol shots at the nasal nullhound.
Miss.
14 hit or no?
That's a miss.
Okay. Shit, I can't get close enough. We'll go there, and I think I'll drop concentration on Sanctuary and throw a Shield of Faith on Wade.
Okay.
Give him a little more AC, and that'll be it for me.
Wade.
So I have to insight my way out of this mess?
Yeah, fire and metal is crashing down around you as you watch the vision of the worm falling apart.
All right. Still in this mess.
Go ahead and pass the turn. Loki.
All right, I'm gonna use my multi-attack and use my Megaton Glove to punch him. Not the rocket punch, though, just his regular attack.
Who are you punching?
The mech in front of Wade.
Okay. That's a miss.
Right, go for a second attack. I'm gonna burn my inspiration on that one.
That's still a miss.
All right, third attack.
That's
come on.
also a miss. It's of course it's not a miss. Like it's not dodging. It's just like it's got like a shield raised and it's just like taking the blows.
Oh, 4 fails in a row.
Yeah, that's wild.
If I move, I guess I can't move around this null hound to get around to the back side of this knight without taking an attack, can I?
Correct.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
can you jump over the nullhound and still be in range? Like if you jump to this corner and then moved around?
Wait, don't I add my piloting to my attack rolls?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll remember that for next turn.
Oh, my piloting wasn't getting added to any of my rolls
Yeah,
either.
you should be adding your piloting to your attack rolls.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I just realized.
That would adding your piloting, Loki, would have made that second miss a hit, or that third miss, I should say, a hit.
Okay. Can I still roll damage for that?
Yep.
Awesome. Did that come up?
No.
Oh, it's telling me I must roll. It's telling me I must roll an attack, so I'll just roll an attack, ignore it, and then just roll the damage.
Yeah.
$11 damage.
Yeah, see, it shields the first two, and you come around with a third one and just manage to catch it right in the side of the helmet.
Awesome.
Decorous Nullhound is going to bite a stunned Chubbs.
God damn.
That is 22 damage. And I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
I'm stunned. I fail it immediately, don't I?
Oh, yeah, true. So you're prone as well.
Yeah. So 22. It is minus 18.
Chubbs, you are also experiencing the just crash and burn of this strange ancient mech around your ears, experiencing the failure of Riven again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an insight check. Your DC to beat is 15.
Okay. Is this like stasis thing considered a magical effect? Is it something that he is like kind of forced us into magically, or
I'm not going to say magically here. I think it's a supernatural effect.
okay? Yeah, I just didn't know if I had, because like I have magical resistance, right?
Yeah.
So I just didn't know if I would get the additional. How about with my true sight? Because I guess it's like I'm in a stupor. My eyes are closed. I guess I wouldn't really like.
You're pulled into a vision, but I guess the inside check truly is to like make trick your brain into realizing that it is just an illusion.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd give you advantage here
figured, like,
because of true sight.
With the true sight? Okay.
Yeah.
I will happily take it. Yeah, I
You
fucking needed it.
are freed. I'm gonna give you the rest of your turn here. Oh,
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'll get rid of the prone once you make your movement steps.
Yeah, yeah, you can go ahead and get rid of it because I'm just gonna get up anyways. And then what do I want? Can I shove? If I try and shove these dogs, can I shove them into each other in like a chain forward? Or would I have to move?
You'd have to move.
Okay. So if I move left 1 square, can I push them into the ribbon clone?
Well,
Would I be able to chain them in that direction?
You could try to push the Ashamed into the Riven clone. But if you're trying to push Decorous, you're not. You have to push it straight forward, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, if I moved over here, would this be an appropriate angle, like, to push all 3?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push the Ashamed because it's pretty weak. Give me opposed athletics.
It fails.
A21. It could have.
Yeah, it does. It had a chance, but they're
Perfect.
slim.
All right, I will take the same from Ribbon because what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize my rampant charge. Which means that this guy, the Ashamed, takes 4 damage from being pushed, and then I'm gonna push him into the other one. Into Ribbon.
Does the 4 damage from being pushed happen before? Like it happens as like the first part of the push, right? Because 4 kills
when you shove
it.
a creature, you now deal damage equal to your strength modifier. So it says when you shove a creature, so I'm assuming
The moment
when you
your
successfully
shield,
shove a creature.
the moment your shield hits it, it like fucking just explodes into like shadow stuff.
Okay, cool. So the rampant charge says when you successfully shove a creature, so I have successfully shoved a creature, you can choose to charge in a straight line, pushing it ahead of you for the rest of your move. Would that stop given that it exploded, or am I able to continue in the movement pattern?
You can attempt to shove the other creature as part of the move. Yeah, I'll let you keep running and running through, and your next target is Riven.
Yeah. How far is that? Another 20 feet. So that's 5. That's exactly 30 feet. Okay, cool. Hey, would that consider him being slammed into this little podium thing, or is that a hole in the ground?
That's a hole in the ground.
Shame. All right, well, into the hole you go, boy. Did not roll great. You can take your opportunity attack from Decorous, though.
Oh yeah.
A 22 does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And get in your hole. All right. And he is now over here, stuck with me. And so this doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Because this wasn't like a pillar or anything like that, he doesn't take any extra damage.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, if this is a structure, I'm going to be able to push him into it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Which is why I was like, oh, this is perfect.
There is like that big wall behind it, but no, this looks like holes, like something like smashed into them.
Okay. Perfect. And then with that, I'm going to because when you so that's not a bonus action, which is perfect. Because I'm going to now take a wide stance and try and keep him from the remainder of the group.
Okay.
But Ribbon, he does take the 4 damage from being pushed.
Oh, does he? Go ahead and roll an intelligence save. You know what? No. No, he's gonna take the 4 here. I'm gonna give you that.
Perfect. And then I'm going to also no, I'm not going to use lockdown. I'm going to, with my shove, I'm going to knock him prone with my shove. pushing him here. Which is part of...
You're knocking him prone?
Yeah, which is part of my fortitude feature at the very bottom. When I shove it, I can push it up to 10 feet or 5 feet and knock it prone.
Okay.
So in moving him, he goes prone.
Okay. Watch as he kind of
And
like
that
falls
should be...
to one knee.
Yeah, then I am okay there.
Nasal Nullhound is going to take a bite on the Blackbeard Steel Boxer. And hit. That is 20 damage. And roll a strength saving throw, please. That does not pull you prone. Phase Knight is also going to swing at the Steel Boxer. First hit is for another 20. Second hit is for 12.
Mac's already in rough shape.
And as a bonus action, it is going to zoop behind General Beck. It's not letting me do the thing, but I know that it's on recharge right now. General Vec's turn.
All right. Well, he's gonna start swinging on his new buddy over here. He's really good at what he does. Really good at what he does.
Does that get inspiration? He's a PC.
No, he does not. He is an NPC, just with PC energy. It kind of makes sense, because, like, this thing kind of, like, sinks into the ground and comes out right behind Beck, and, like, he turns to swing wildly, right?
Yeah.
Vessel of Riven's Memory. You watch as he kind of, like, sinks into a shadow. And pops out up here. And he is going to move past you.
Which?
Move 50 feet. It's gonna go 25, 30.
Does that path step him in range of me at all?
35, no.
Okay.
40, 45. What the hell? He's gonna swing on Vec here. Dealing 26 damage. as he rushes forward while Vec is distracted and, like, cuts into the back of his leg. Amara, roll an insight check for me. Oh my god, she breaks out of it and starts screaming. The signal was when something bad happens, start screaming, right? That's what she's doing.
Yep.
She is fucking wailing. She is losing her goddamn mind.
As she would.
Oka.
All right, we're gonna jump into the fray here. 2 pistol shots.
On?
Nasal. And that'd be 15. Is that it?
15 just hits. You should be rolling with disadvantage though if you're trying to hit nasal.
Oh, okay.
Because he's right next to you.
Okay, so that one wouldn't have hit then.
Okay.
Oh, that also should have been disadvantage. And that one also doesn't hit. And we'll go for a greatsword hit. Maybe. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh, 18 damage on him. And that will be it.
Yes, wait.
I'm free.
Take your turn, my friend.
I will advance onto this silhouette, this Caliban here, right, or whatever this one is. The names are all overlapping in my client.
Yeah.
Nasal.
Diagonally from me gets the Falcon Punch. He can take.
Oh, that's real
Sorry,
nice.
there's an extra D6. There's an extra D6 on that I forgot to add. Okay, that was
That's
okay.
still pretty good.
And then bonus action, I will grapple him. Just gonna grab this dog, don't mind me.
Oh,
All right, I'm holding a puppy.
little puppy don't like that. Loki.
Alright, I'm gonna use my multi-attack on the hound in front of me. I'm gonna use the Megaton Glove, just regular punch.
I love how this is like a giant robot fight, but Wade is there the same size as the giant robots.
Yeah. You punched through
Why-
the dog in Wade's hands.
Oh
I
shit, I
still-
think Peter might have been watching that. This is being live streamed, isn't it?
Space PETA?
World Star.
Spice Peter.
still-
It's like Lois Griffin's husband, but also they fight for animal rights.
Do I still get my other attacks, even though I killed this one guy?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna go after the Dakoris Nullhound.
I think it's funny that everybody is avoiding fighting fucking Ribbon's Shadow.
Hey, I punched what was in front of me.
Null hounds do some serious damage too, though. So I've been, trying to clean those up. And then we'll go to the boss. Get our asses beat.
20's a hit.
So I'm so glad I have boosted AC right now. Otherwise, I feel real bad walking towards these guys.
I figured you'd like that.
Oh yeah, 22 AC is sick.
Yeah.
14's a miss.
All right. That's all I could do.
Oh yeah, Chubbs, you're trying to fight him. That is true. Everybody else is avoiding fighting him. Decorous, I mean, you're trying to beat the shit out of him, so he'll respond in kind.
At me, bro.
16's a miss.
Yep.
That's his whole turn. Chubbs.
Oh, all right, Chubbs. Not really much of a fan of this.
It's those teleports.
For real, I'm out here like chasing him down, like, come here, boy. And he's just like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna just go over here.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna keep going.
All right, fine. What does Ribbon look like right now? Like, does he look like he's in a stasis like ours, or is he in like an extended version of the stasis?
He's like in a stasis bubble. Like if you guys were
In a
reliving
bubble.
his like worst memory, he's probably also reliving it, but like within like some kind of like barrier dome.
Yeah. I've got no switcheroo charm right now, so.
Fucking switch into Mara.
No, it would just be me, unfortunately. I would just go with the stasis bubble. Brilliantly. Oh, that would be absolutely fucking comical. I mean, the only thing I have is like, here, let me just squeak in here real quick. And then I guess I'm just gonna knock him prone. Only an opposed athletics. For a 24. Yeah. Alright, lay down. He does take 4 damage from the shove. He has moved 5. I think can I choose to move him 5 feet, or is my thug feature automatically 5 feet?
I think it's 5 and 5 feet or 10 feet.
Yeah.
Or 4 and 5 feet or 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think it's 5 feet and prone.
Or
just
yeah,
based on
yes.
Yeah.
Or 10 feet.
And then, but he does take the 4 damage automatically. I will then move to this. No, I want Wade to be able to get in there. That's 25, 30. Well, yeah, unfortunately, Vec is the only one that's probably going to be able to benefit from this, because he's just gonna teleport out immediately. Let me excuse 25. Oh, that's 30, so I only get 1 more block. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I will set my shield in a wide stance, giving everybody bonus AC, and that will be it for me.
Phase Knight is gonna attack Vec. He gets advantage and an extra 1d8 force damage if he hits on this one, thanks to his phase step, which he still misses. I also have to roll a d6. The phase step recharges. What this do? Already used his action. He gets one more, but it's just normal. Which he also misses. That is General Vec's turn.
These are on the big guy.
Dude, hit the fucking prone dude, because you have advantage.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh no. That's metagaming.
Stab the boss of the enemies while he's down.
Yeah, but General Vec's like locked in combat with this guy.
Fair enough. Oh, that makes more sense.
20 hit.
20 hits.
Tight. Be 18. And 15.
Riven's memory is going to do the teleport.
Can Chubbs yell at him as he teleports?
Sure.
Fucking pussy.
Oh, mate, that's basic shit talk. You gotta do better. Oh, your face looks like my mama's clunge. See, that's more like it.
He is going to attack the lawman. And hit. For 29 damage.
Ew.
Yeah.
Amara
Well, it's a
is
good thing.
screaming.
Good thing you didn't hit Oka. Oka would have shit his pants with that hit.
He's trying to hit Oka. I'm assuming you're just passing the turn for Amara.
Oh, yeah. Amara is just gonna cower
Oka.
and scream some more.
Okay, so if I do the pistol shots at the Null Hound, those are just straight rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be a miss.
Yeah.
And
Also a miss.
15 plus 5 for my piloting.
No, 15 will hit.
Wait.
Crispy. 14.
Yep.
And then we'll go in for the old great sword on Riven.
Um.
5 doesn't hit, right?
Correct.
Knew it.
Wade.
All right, I am going to introduce my fist into the top of the vessel's head. And it looks like I'm going to miss. I am going to surge my actions to try and punch him again. An 18 hit him?
18 will hit him.
That's more like it.
Okay.
For max damage.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
All right.
Oh, fuck. He actually takes the damage.
Let's go, be.
See what I'm saying? The power of a good insult makes it so much easier to deck someone in the face. And then I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Your fingers sift through him. He cannot be grappled.
Lewd.
Loki.
Alright, I'm gonna continue trying to kill this hound in front of me with my multi-attack. Megaton Glove again.
That's a hit. Oh yeah, you like fucking bring one fist down and just crush this thing's whole body.
Awesome. So my last 2 attacks are gonna be on the vessel Riven.
That's a hit.
And my turn after beating his face in a little bit.
Chubbs.
Fucking. All right. Well, here. Let's do this one instead. Come here, big boy. Oh fucking. That little shit wants to run away all the time. Let's see how he likes it when I fuck with his toys. Yeah, 5 feet and on the ground. All right, Beck, he's all yours. Oh wait, no, he's not.
Does
Shit.
he take 4 damage?
Yeah, he takes 4 damage. But it's his turn. Don't think I can do anything, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack him while he's on the ground. 15 to hit.
15 is not a hit. At the top of the round, that's where we're going to end session for tonight. Next session, you'll hopefully finish up this battle and enter into Umbervale. But after like fighting yourselves and getting a bunch of loot, and now like being in the situation where like you're a bunch of fucking tough guys, and like this one like vessel is giving you a good run around. It's not going to be easy, and there are still some tricks ahead with the vessel of Riven's memories, so be prepared for that. Thanks to anyone and everyone who tuned in. We do love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and as always, power the players. Have a great night.